What was it like to be in New York for the premiere of this long-awaited film?
It wasn't a red carpet, by the way. It was a pink carpet.
Yeah,
I just want to point that out. How appropriate. It was crazy. It was crazy. Usually they have the reporter stand behind a barricade with the camera operator. That wasn't the case. The reporter was allowed on the carpet. So you were face to face with Cynthia, Kim, Kristen, Sarah, Jessica. And as the girls made their way down the line, people were getting so desperate because they had to talk to these Fab Four. So you couldn't even see the star. All you saw were reporters. They were crowding over the star. It was a little scary. I wouldn't say New Line thought this through, but I think we got what we needed, and the girls definitely didn't disappoint when it came to the fashion.
Laura, do you think that people were surprised at the hype and that the movie lived up to the hype?
I think that they did a great job marketing the film. I mean, it got people excited. You were seeing ads and lots of marketing campaigns with all the entertainment shows a good 2 weeks leading up to the film.
At least. It seemed like it started early in the month because someone said to me, wait, I thought this film came out later in the summer. Is it out now? And I was like, no, I think it's May 30th. We have it on the calendar to do a show.
Right, and I think it was 95% of the audience of this is females, and it's an underserved movie audience. And this is showing, along with other movies like The Devil Wears Prada, that there's definitely an audience out there for the females. They're going to go see the movie if it's something that interests them.
No, and just like she said, it's interesting because I have 6 other dates with great friends. Debbie, you know, Barbie, whatever, and they all we're going out as a group of girlfriends. And I really don't go to the movies. And unfortunately, I just really don't have the time, and unless something really gets me. And I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of it.
You know, the last movie that I went to see was, this is dating myself, was Miss Congeniality, the first one, with my nieces who were not even in elementary school and in like maybe 3rd grade. Well, now she's graduated from 8th grade and moving on to high school, and the other one is moving on to middle school. So that just goes to show. But there was something about the hype, or maybe because, Deborah, I was familiar with these characters from the show and from watching it on repeats on cable now, that made me feel like I'd never lost a connection.
Well, I think that's really important to mention because, you know, women in our society connect with these 4 women. I mean, each part of us is a part of them, if you understand what I'm saying by that. And I think that they're almost sort of our alter egos, and women want to connect with each and every part. And it's interesting because whenever I think about Samantha and how many women do connect with Samantha, it's almost like when they do something bad sexually, like it's okay because Samantha did it or does it.
They connect with her, but they never admit that they connect with her. We could take that camera out onto the streets and say, which of these gals is closest to you, and no one puts their hands up and says, well, yeah, you can call me Sam. So we may very well connect in here or in here, but we're not connecting out there.
There's something else I loved about it too, is it celebrated friendship and women and fashion.
Absolutely.
And they aged, you know, lots of times they trade down for the younger version. These were girls that have aged well, look amazing, and they just really, they evolve their character. And you know, I do see a sequel in the future, but I also see a lot of women really turning this into a celebration of friendship.
Now the question is, Bessie, can it sustain it? I mean, you know, the first weekend hype, everybody wanted to go and see it. Now some of the tidbits have kind of been leaked, and people who haven't seen it may have an idea of what happens. Do you think it sustains that interest, and it really does motivate people to maybe come and see it a 2nd or 3rd time?
Oh, I definitely think so. Just this weekend alone, I saw it 3 times. So they made $30 off me.
So when I say that you are our resident sex expert, I'm really not being funny.
I'll take it as a compliment.
So is there a little Samantha that we need to know about?
No Samantha. And I'm not like trying to make a joke here. Really, there's no Samantha. There's a little bit of Carrie, some Charlotte, definitely some Miranda in my sarcasm, but no Sam.
But you do think that it has the kind of staying power or drawing power to get people to come out next weekend or the following weekend, or is this going to be one of those films that has a great opening weekend and then falls off?
No, I definitely think there will be staying power because a lot of people couldn't even get tickets that first weekend.
Oh, that's the point.
those sellout shows, people are now going to go Tuesday night, Wednesday night. They're going to get any ticket they can get, any day that they can get, because they need to see this film.
And not only that, I think that people also, women in particular, actually continue to watch the episodes like over and over and over again. I know that every night before I go to bed, I have Sex and the City come on. It's on channel like 17 or one of the WB.
It's on a couple of channels.
Yeah.
TNT or TBS. And right.
Yes, and I watch them overnight. It kind of like just kind of puts me relaxed. Those shows have gotten me through a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache.